Next up on our championship cases is Joey Logano, the defending NASCAR champion. The Cup Series, that is. Now, obviously, being the defending champion, he's going to want to defend his championship. He's going to want to go win another one. He's going to have a little extra motivation just from that. Obviously, these past champions want to win again, but they're not defending their championship. They want to win a second championship, third championship, or whatever, but defending your championship is a big deal. Last time I can remember someone defending their championship isn't even in the playoffs this year. That's right, Jimmy Johnson, 5-time champion in a row, or 5 championships in a row, sorry. But Joey Logano, 2019, 2 wins, Las Vegas and Michigan. So not that many wins, but he's got some good playoff points from stage points and regular season points. He was able to get up there and get some stage points. And then obviously him and Kyle Busch had a nice little battle going for a little bit for the regular season title, but Kyle Busch pulled away at the end there. NASCAR.com once again saying Joey Logano has a 3rd win. I can't remember his 3rd win if he did have a 3rd win. The only 2 I can remember are Las Vegas and Michigan. We'll figure out. But anyways, my case for the championship for him. Defending champion, as I said right there. He's going to have that little extra motivation, that extra push. Him and Todd Gordon have been working together for years. And I think that's going to be an advantage for him. We have a lot of good driver crew chief pairings in this field, whether it's Logano and Todd Gordon, Truex and Cole Pearn, Kyle Busch and Adam Stevens. There's a lot of good examples out there. So obviously they're going to have that with them. That's an advantage over some of these guys who maybe are newer, like William Byron, Chad Knaus, something like that. So obviously, it's going to be an advantage for them that they have that connection. They know each other pretty well at this point. And another thing for Logano is he has the 2nd highest average finish in the series this year. The highest is 8.5 by Kyle Busch. Joey Logano is the 2nd highest by 9.6. 3rd highest is a 10th place finish. So he is averaging a top 10 on the season in his finishing results. He has led, he has led the 4th most laps. So he's consistently running up front. It's not like he just kind of waits in the back and then gets up there at the end of the stage and finishes good, or gets up at the end of the race and just finishes good. He's been running consistently good, finishing up there. It's just not luck. They legit have speed. They have not won in a while, obviously, but they have done pretty dang good this year when it comes to consistency. And that's a big thing in the playoffs, especially when, yes, he does have a good amount of playoff points, 28. Nope, that is Truex. Yeah, he has 28 of them. My bad. So he does have a good chunk of playoff points. He needs to add on to that just because there's so many guys around him that have about the same. His teammate Keselowski has 4 less than him, so 1 win would be ahead of him. Truex is the same as him. Truex has 1 more than him. Harvick has the same as him. So obviously, these guys, what are you going to do? You're going to stay there, try to get even with them and outpoint them? No, you want more playoff points. You want as many playoff points as you can get, so obviously he's going to need a couple more. So when he gets towards the round of 8, he can have an advantage over his competitors that he's competing with, like Truex, Harvick, Keselowski, so that he has an advantage on playoff points. So if it does come down to a late point situation, he has those playoff points to help him. Whereas if he doesn't have those playoff points, and let's say Truex and Harvick gain some on him, and they're now 6 points ahead, and he needs to make up 6 points instead of him if he had gotten 5 playoff points, just making up 1 point. So playoff points are a big thing in the sport because of the system, but what are you going to do? So other than gain playoff points. And then as for winning it all, as I said, he's done it before. He is the defending champion. He has won at Miami. He knows how to get it done. As for his wins, how they relate to Miami, he did win on a 1.5 miles, and Homestead Miami is obviously a 1.5 miles. I think if they can get themselves in on Martinsville again, that's a big deal because Texas is a 1.5 miles that's next, and you can kind of just test your 1.5 miles equipment out, see what works, what doesn't work, what you need to improve on and stuff. Obviously, Texas and Homestead are completely different tracks, but they are both 1.5 miles, so that helps tremendously. So for Logano, to conclude, he's got a good partnership. He's done it before. He knows how to get it done. He's going to have a little extra motivation defending his title. He's got the playoff points, but he does need to gain some on other guys like Truex and Harvick. And then obviously He knows how to get it done in Miami. He did it last year against the big three. He knows how to pull off an upset. That upset was a little frustrating to Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, and Kevin Harvick because they dominated the season with wins, with playoff points. They absolutely dominated, and then Joey Logano came out. He made it to the championship four. No one thought he was going to win it, and he went out there and won it. So he knows how to get it done. He knows how to get it done in an upsetting fashion to the field and to other championship contenders. So if the big three, big three's debatable this year, but the big three of Gibbs were to get there and Logano were to beat them again, that'd be a big deal. But that's my championship case for Joey Logano. Can he defend his title? Tell me in the comments if you think. If you like this video, leave it a big fat like. We're going to continue tomorrow with Brian Keselowski, my championship pick, Chase Elliott, and then we'll continue on down the line. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, all the fun stuff.